Breaking news here in the Cardano ecosystem. We've got the first ever Tier 1 centralized exchange listing supporting a Cardano native asset or a Cardano native token, which is Snek. As a part of today's video, we're breaking down the exciting news and exactly what we can expect moving forward. Oh, what's up, Ada Gang? Welcome into Dapp Central, your home for everything blockchain and crypto. I am fired up here ahead of the Doom on Hydra tournament with the official announcement of the listing for the first ever Cardano native asset on a tier 1 centralized exchange, which is Snek being listed on Kraken. So we're about to dive into that here in just a moment. Now, if you aren't aware, we've got the highly anticipated Doom on Hydra tournament taking place in roughly 12 to 18 hours. I'll be flying out to Vegas, touching down, and providing some coverage for that particular event. If you're in the area, make sure to show up. I'll leave the link to this down below. It is completely free with gifts and scavenger hunts taking place throughout the day. Now, let's switch gears here and talk about the big breaking news here, which is Snek, the biggest meme coin on Cardano right now, getting a confirmation that they'll be getting listed on Kraken. This is a massive piece here. We've had a lot of people being extremely vocal about this particular need for support for CNAs or Cardano native assets to be accessible on some of these bigger exchanges, making it that much easier for people to jump into the Cardano ecosystem without necessarily having to open up or to download a Cardano native wallet and connecting to a Cardano specific DEX. So as a part of today's video, we're going to take a look here at some of the most recent numbers here for Snek, and then also talk about what is it going to take in order for us to get more of these Cardano native assets listed. Again, Snek has sort of broken the barrier now. Congrats to the entire Snek team and including Goofy Crisp, the original founder here. But this, I think, just marks the beginning, right? Not the end of this particular phase, where hopefully as the bull market picks up and as liquidity begins to rise, as interest comes back into the space, that there's going to be more opportunity for bigger projects in the ecosystem like Iagon, Nuvola, right? Cornucopias, just to name a few. We've also got Indigo. There's so many I can name here, MinSwap, that all need to be listed on platforms like Coinbase, KuCoin, Kraken, and Binance. Now, before we go any further, if it's your first time stopping by the channel, my goal is to help you find your footing here within the Bitcoin and Cardano ecosystems. If you appreciate content like this, please smash that thumbs up on the way in. If you want more of it, consider subscribing. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave those down below. If you want to take your support for the channel a step further, consider delegating with either of the Dapp Central stake pools, both sharing the ticker DAPP. As always, your support is greatly appreciated. So this was breaking news announced earlier today. Just in, Kraken is set to list a Cardano native asset, or the first ever Cardano native asset, which is Snek. Now, Snek launched roughly about, I want to say maybe a year and a half ago now, and this team has been building nonstop. If you aren't aware, they built out a swapping platform very similar to a DEX, and they've also even built out a physical product or a physical energy drink, which I've actually tasted in person, which actually tastes really, really good. Now, that's not it. They boast by far one of the strongest communities here, if not the strongest community within the Cardano ecosystem. And so even though they're a meme, they've contributed a lot in this ecosystem. And I think that they are more than deserving here of this honorary mention or this honorary pleasure to be the first ever CNA or Cardano native token to be listed on a tier 1 centralized exchange. So we've got a confirmation here from Peter Dimitrakos, who's the listing officer or the asset listing manager at Kraken, confirming this earlier. They're onboarding a brand new batch of assets here, and we've got the listing or the mention of Snek right there from the Cardano community. Moving over here, there's a brief post here shared by Goofy Crisp, the founder of Snek, before the listing, highlighting their increased trading volume over the 24-hour rolling period, where that was ranging anywhere between $1 million to $1.5 million. Again, every 24 hours. And so when you're looking at a centralized exchange, they're honestly looking for one particular thing. That is volume and interest. And so if you're able to get people or if you're able to get users onto their platform to trade your asset, they're going to be that much more likely to actually list your token, right? And so if you've missed it, Trump launched his own token called Trump, and he also launched Melania for his wife. And immediately after launching those tokens, which were complete meme coins, right, with no community beforehand, we saw announcements for potential listings on Coinbase as well as Binance. To this day, that hasn't happened yet, but it just goes to show how important the volume is when it comes to considerations from tier one centralized exchanges. And so having said that, it was becoming very clear that Snek was becoming that big voice or that leader in terms of trading volume here within the Cardano ecosystem. Now, as we get ready to wind things down here, I want to quickly highlight the fact that Frederick Agard and the Cardano Foundation are in Davos for, I believe it's an annual meetup with the World Economic Forum. I'm going to stay out of the politics when it comes to that, but I just want to highlight here that he's mentioned that they've met with several centralized exchanges and classic exchanges. Now, he doesn't name drop here, but we've already seen interest from Binance with them attending their recent Cardano summit and them talking about potentially listing Cardano native assets. Now, people back then were expecting for Snek to be listed on Binance. Unfortunately, that did not happen. But what I think is going to happen is with this particular listing for Kraken, once there's going to be renewed interest back into Cardano, especially meme coins, there's going to be a huge wave of liquidity or volume going into Kraken, which then sort of serves as a snowball, right? Making it that much easier to get listed on additional tier one centralized exchanges, for example, like Binance or even Coinbase or even KuCoin. So again, this is exactly what we want to see. And at the very bottom here of this tweet here coming in from Fred, he mentions next stop meeting with Binance executives. So could we see renewed conversations, renewed interest back into Cardano native assets being listed on big centralized exchanges? I definitely think so. And as we get ready to roll out, I want to just briefly highlight where Kraken stands in terms of just the overall picture, comparing it against some of the other top centralized exchanges. So looking here at the 24-hour trading volume, again, that's what really, I think, sets these exchanges apart. We've got Kraken coming in here with $2 billion. Now you've got number one, that's Binance, of course, with $35 billion. Bybit with $11 billion, and then Coinbase with $7 billion. And we've got in terms of just the total amount of weekly visits, currently sitting at 1.5 million visits on that particular platform. So imagine the number of eyeballs, the number of people coming in there, and especially as Cardano picks back up here, as we saw a mini meme coin run just a couple of months ago, or just about a month ago back in November. Once that picks up again, now imagine people being able to buy Snek directly from a centralized exchange. This is huge in terms of lowering the barrier to entry into the ecosystem. And this is exactly what we need for all of the bigger Cardano native assets. So let me know what you guys think down below in terms of who you think could be the next Cardano native asset to be listed on a tier one centralized exchange. But massive shout out here to the Snek team for being number one. As I get ready to close out, there is a quick retweet here, or a quick reply that came in from Charles Hoskinson talking about the need for infrastructure and the fact that he's willing to basically put up $20 million to backfill infrastructure in order to support Cardano native assets on centralized exchanges. Now, of course, with something like this, did or does Kraken actually have to do anything extra to list Snek? And now that Snek has been listed, what additional cost will it take, or do they need to list other Cardano native assets? So when I'm hearing and thinking about infrastructure costs, I'm really beginning to question which exchanges need some of these costs. And once one particular token has been listed, there shouldn't necessarily be that much work involved in listing additional tokens. So at least from Kraken's perspective, I'd love to see if they're interested in listing any other Cardano native assets. But just wanted to quickly at least highlight this piece here, in the fact that it's not just about the infrastructure, that it's also about the liquidity and the volume that a particular asset brings to a centralized exchange that makes them interested, or that makes them actually want to go ahead and list it on their platform. That will do it here for today's brief update. Again, we've got Doom on Hydra taking place here very shortly. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, turn on those bell notifications. I'll be live streaming in just a moment. But if you found this particular update to be helpful, please smash that thumbs up on the way out. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave those down below. That said, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.